Hi guys, and welcome to another episode on Just Bands. It's me again, Ifelua, and I'm right here on your screens to bring you the hottest and latest gist. So grab your goodies, sit back, relax, and enjoy. On our last episode, we had a discussion on the BBNaija show, the All Stars edition. Seeing the old faces that have gone through the Big Brother reality TV show, all the old stars coming back again to come and contest for a 120 million naira grand prize. So on today's episode, we have a new thing to talk about. So on the last eviction show, Uriel has been evicted from Big Brother's house. Oh my God. So during the eviction show, the statistics showed that Tolani Badge, Uriel, and Shay are the lowest votes. Those were the three housemates with the lowest votes. So Uriel and Shay were the two with the lowest votes, and those are the two that the eviction jury members are going to pick from to evict one from the house. So moving on, this is the second time Shay has been saved. You guys. The last time it was Princess, the statistics show that Shay actually had the lowest votes, then followed by Princess. Now, the same thing, but on the last eviction show, Uriel was evicted from the house by the jury members. Again, Shay has escaped. The eviction jury members consisted of Teddy A, Diana from the Level Up season, and Laycon, who actually were the ones who evicted Uriel from the house. I come to think of it, I had my fingers crossed for Shay to leave the house. I don't just know. But now I'm starting to think if these eviction jury members even watch this show, because I don't even understand again. Like, Uriel, are you guys joking? I was really disappointed with Sunday's eviction show because with Princess, it didn't really matter to me because Princess is who she is. She wasn't really active in the house. So, but Uriel's eviction had a huge effect on me. In fact, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even know what she is doing in that house. And to him, in his mind like this, he has fans that are voting for him, and he doesn't know what is going on outside the house. So moving on to the next that I have for you today, we're going to be talking about Big Brother's parrots. Honestly speaking, Big Brother's parrot is my favorite part of the show because the parrots equals gossips. Parrots spilling gossip and secrets equals gossips. And this new one that the parrot spilled was Shay on his comments about Doyin, where he said, that he's glad that Doyin and Ilebaye fought, and no wonder Benita calls Doyin a puppet master, that he could tell Doyin's parents to her face that they didn't do a good job bringing her up.
Okay, but who was the person that said that they will never confess? They will never confess. They will never confess. Maybe I said, fuck you because my parents raised me right. You dumbass bitch.
When the parrot started spilling, Shay was lying down on the couch in the lounge. Everybody was there, and when the parrot was about to start speaking, everyone gathered in the lounge. They were about to hear what the parrot was going to say, but Shay was still on the couch, lying down with his blindfold. I'm like, okay. And then the parrot was speaking, it was spilling, and Shay did not move. And we all know that Shay is the kind of person that likes gossip, but Shay this time did not move. And at that point, I knew that Shay is the culprit in this matter. Hey, Jesus! He didn't even admit immediately. It was when Doyin was shouting and was like, the person can't tell me to their face. The person is I don't want to say the word, is a P word. The person is this, the person is that. If they are scared of her, they will not talk. Everybody is this, everybody is that. Then that's when she stood up and started going around the house, trying to figure out what the parrot really said. It was now like, it was not going from one person to another. It was like, what did the parrot say line by line? It was like, I want to be sure if that was really me. I'm like, in my mind, I was like, okay, you already know it's you. There is this scope. So, yeah, I think we went to meet Adekunle, and Adekunle said what the parrot said, and he was like, oh, I think it's me. I think it's me. Adekunle was like, it sounds like something you can say. Sounds like, he was like, you know when to meet Doing? I was like, what the parrot say? Doing said all the parrot said. Was like, I'm trying to figure out if it's me, you know, Kiniko. I was like, Doing was like, no, if anybody should say something like that, at that instance, they'll be able to recall that, yeah, I'm actually the one that said this. And, you know, later on, after he had done his findings, you know, went to meet Doing, I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm the one that, he was like, I'm the one that said, oh, I went up to my ship. I'm Kiniko. I went in with my full chest. I was like, oh God, you know, you're pretending. And he was like, then he apologized, and then he was like, oh, why would you even say stuff like that? And he explained himself, and they're like, oh, we're cool. And at that point, I was like, what kind of thing is this one? Said, don't did not show this guy. Because for you to say you would tell a person's parents to their face that they didn't do a good job bringing up their child, that's just utterly disrespectful. Utterly disrespectful. And for Shay, somebody that does not keep his mouth shut, always doing chichu as a man, I'm a ball panda. I'm saying someone else didn't bring their child up well. I mean, take a look at yourself before you start, you know, remove the log from your eye before you remove the log from someone else's eyes. But either way, they settle their differences. They are now paddy. I want to know, you know. Now let's talk about Ike and Angel. Okay, so Ike and Angel actually had a fight, basically. Had a fight yesterday, and it was over chicken. Ike and Angel had a fight over chicken. So Ike and Angel had a fight over chicken. So I think there was a scenario where someone took Angel's money point coins, and Angel was like, oh, she was going to like take stuff from the house and keep it to herself until somebody returns her money point coins. And she actually took a whole pot of chicken, which she kept away for herself. No, I feel like that's justified, because why would they even steal a money point coin in the first place? But moving on. So I think that's how Ike found the chicken. Say we eat it. That's how somebody went to go and call Angel from the dressing room that, oh, somebody is about to eat your chicken. That's how Angel came outside. Then she was like, then you know, she started shouting, started dancing, and all of that. I was like, Ike, don't touch my chicken. Ike, don't touch my chicken. This, that. And she was shouting. At first, Ike wasn't, you know, responding to her. And I think this is not the first time Angel has actually shouted at Ike or, you know, ranted at Ike. Because when Soma later went to meet Ike and told him that he shouldn't have started, you know, having a back and forth with Angel, he mentioned that, this is not the first time she's doing this, and every time he keeps quiet, that he doesn't want to keep quiet anymore. He wants to, you know, talk his own, because at this point it seems disrespectful. It looks like he doesn't have anything to say, but he has a lot to say. So at this point in time, I'm like, no, let me give it to her. And they were having that back and forth, and they insulted each other. Angel broke shamed Ike. Oh, that is a small boy. He's a kiniko. You should bend over, let them buy him Benz. While Ike was slut shaming Angel, they were having a back and forth. And they shout. They insulted each other. Later, when, you know, they've all said, and Angel took a pot of chicken to the dressing room, and then, you know, she just kept quiet. But while she was even in the dressing room, she was, you know, ranting, insulting him, saying all sorts. But after that died down, Soma now pulled Ike aside. You know, I went to discuss with him that he shouldn't have had a back and forth with Angel. He should have calmed down as a guy. You know, let her shout. That's a female's nature. But honestly, I don't think that's a female's nature to be shouting like that, because men don't shout. Anyways, So it was like, next time is a guy, you know, we should act like a gentleman. He should calm down. Even though it's hurting him or it seems disrespectful, he should just walk out, just to avoid him saying things he would regret or doing things he would regret. And you know, he also mentioned that he has quite a temper. Apart from Angel's situation, Ike has quite a temper. Like, he should calm down, you know, not like attack at every single situation and all of that. Then he could, you know, reasoned with Soma and he went to apologize to Angel. And Angel didn't even give him any response. She was just there, you know, knitting. Later she was like, Ike, I've heard you. And Baba just carried himself out of the room and he was like, okay, you know, I've said it, I've apologized, and that's it. But what I don't understand is Soma apologizing. Because I don't understand why he should come and apologize to Angel. So I feel Angel wanted Soma to have stood up for her at that point in time, you know, when they were having the back and forth. Soma should have stepped in, but Soma did not. But because in his explanation, he was like, you know, he's not a confrontational person and this and that and that. And, you know, I reasoned with Soma and I don't even get why Angel was giving him an attitude. I don't know if she was giving him an attitude or it was, you know, the anger from she and Ike's outburst. But, you know, Soma came into the room and was apologizing and all that. And I was like, and she was just like, you know, it's okay. She just like brushed it off. It's okay. You know, she wanted someone who would stand up for her, you know, in the midst of an argument, you know, and, you know, step in and defend her. Like the way Adekunle does with Benita now, and, you know, the two sheep in the house. Well, but, you know, Soma was like, he's not a confrontational person, so he just stayed out of the situation and intervened after everybody had calmed down and all of that. And he apologized to Angel and, you know, they finished their whole fight though. And that's it. And that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this session. I want you to tune in next time to have this kind of discussions, you know, and have a good time. See you later.